My name is Michele Noble, and my film is Reclamation, The Rise at Standing Rock, which is a short documentary.
What is the black snake? When I was a child, people would say, the black snake must be the roads that they're building. And then we understood oil. And we watched the oil come up from the ground and destroy the land, the water, and the animals. We understand now.
This documentary is about the Native Nations uprising, peaceful uprising resistance to the $3.8 billion pipeline that was going through their reservation land, their treaty land, tearing up their ceremonial and burial sites. And I got a call from an educator on the reservation who said, you know, these young people have decided to peacefully resist and organize the Native Nations to the pipeline, and you should come down and see this. So that was early spring, and there was about, maybe a handful of people. And by the time I left in December, there was 15,000 people strong. The Native Nations had been united for the first time in 150 years. And so these young people who organized this consider themselves the seventh generation, which is the seventh generation from Sitting Bull's time. And Sitting Bull had a prophecy. His prophecy was that these young people, 7 generations from himself, would unite the nations for the first time and then would kill the black snake. And so the black snake in this instance is the pipeline. And so they did just that. And I felt like their voices had not been heard before and that their story had not been told. So that's why I did it.
Where am I? What is happening here?
It's a war. It feels like a war.
We're nonviolent protectors of this land and will forever be nonviolent.
All of us have either been brutalized by police or arrested on felony charges.
We started something big here, 2,000 strong, 60 nations across the world.
The Native people have been on the forefront of the environmental movement for decades. And so they are the leaders of that. And Standing Rock became a springboard to that environmental movement and also the Native rights movement. So it's an ongoing project. It's an ongoing that they're still on the front lines of resistance. Even though the President Trump came in, signed an executive order, and the pipeline was done, this Standing Rock still is a victory for making the world aware. It woke the world up to what's going on, and it became this call to everyone, including, like, even Greta Thunberg was in Standing Rock last month, learning from the same Native leaders that are in my film.